Hi, this is Paul from the Outdoor Adventure. Today we want to look at a traditional way of preparing fish. So if you're on the trail and you catch a trout and you don't have any way to cook it and you do have a campfire, we're going to start off with the fish itself, and we're going to show you how to debone the fish, keeping the fish intact and taking out all the bones, how they would have done traditionally in North America. Alright, so this is using trout. I'm going to take one of our trout. So nice fat trout. And I'm going to start by gutting it. Start with the alimentary canal.
That's a fish, Daddy.
That's right, sweetie. And cut all the way up, gently, all the way up to the head. Trying not to puncture the insides. And then you just get rid of all the insides. Alright. Now you're just gonna disconnect it here, and we're not gonna worry about too much about the inside of the cavern because we'll take care of that in a minute. What you do have to do is remove all the fins.
Okay, that's a fish.
That's a fish.
But where's the fin?
There's one fin. Alright. Got these two here.
We don't need those, right?
And you'll find there's a bone right inside you can just pull off.
Daddy, those are fish parts.
Yeah, those are fish parts. Alright, there again, if you push that out, you can see that little bit of bone. Alright. It's usually good to wait a couple hours till the nerve endings die, and it makes it a bit easier, but not too long. Unfortunately, this fish has been dead for a lot longer than a couple hours.
Daddy,
You sweetie?
some of the fish are trying to fish underwater with their eyes.
Alright, right behind the bone. I'm going to take the head off now. Behind there. And the gills. We're not going to cut right through the spinal column. We're just going to cut down to it. Now, we've got the bones on. We just have to take the tail off now.
That's the tail of a fish.
That's right, buddy.
Do we let that fish have a tail?
Do you?
Yeah, because I love fish parts.
Alright, there's my son who loves fish parts. Alright, now this is the fun part. So what you have inside here, you've got this rib cage. And all you have to do is put your finger right along the spine, right by the rib cage, and run your finger along there, and it pops all the whole rib cage in one piece off. Just rub your finger along the inside of that, and hilarious. You can buy these fish here, and they debone. Well, they fillet them right in front of you, but they leave tons of bones in them, which particularly when you got kids can be a real issue. Alright, same thing on the other side. You don't have to worry about cleaning the inside of the you don't have to worry about cleaning the inside of the fish, because it's all taken away with the spinal column. You just work your way inside. Alright. Finish. Cut either side of the spinal column. Work your way down. Keep going. All the way down the fish. And in the end, done it right.
A fish tail.
You've got the entire fish, complete with guts, all disconnected. All the bones are gone. You know, one pile of bones you can get rid of with the head and the inside. and you're left with
Daddy, that's a fish.
a fillet, complete fillet of trout with no bones. The couple on the ridge there, you can just pull them off, but you've got nothing left inside of the test for me. So you've got one whole fillet, and now we just have to cook it without a frying pan. Alright, and we'll continue doing that in just a minute. Alright, the first thing that you're going to want to do is take a stick, a green stick preferably, and you're going to split that down the middle. Be careful, catch yourself. And once you get that started, you want to be very careful not to allow that crack to get too close to an edge. So, going too close to towards one side, you lever on the other side. You should pull it down. Now you're going to want to get this down as long as the fish at least, a bit longer than that number. And that's good enough, and we'll tie that up later when we get the fish inside. Alright. Alright, our next stop is to take two sticks. And this is going to be to spread out the fillet and just take off all the bark on it. Yeah, how long you need it is a bit longer than the fillet is itself. So let's just take a look and spread that one out. It's green, like I said, so that you don't end up burning. Alright, I'm going to finish this off and then I'll show you how to set it up. Alright, now you take these two sticks and their job is to spread out the fish. So flip this over and just stitch it through the fish. Tuck it in, just cut some notches in it. This is a very sharp knife, so clearly you can dip into the skin of this fish. Trout. Alright, let's poke a hole in, bring it through, bring it back to the other hole, and then spread her out. Alright, there we are. All the way through, and do that with the same on the bottom half part of it. Alright, now you've got this spread out. The only thing you need now is that other big stick that we split in two. So just lift it up, put it down on the inside, all the way down. And then we're going to just take some cordage, bind this up to have it something that can go over the fire like that. Alright, so here we have it. We've tied it all up. It's not a great job of tying it up, but you can get the idea. The next thing to do is to rest it on a rock over the fire so that it can cook slowly. So we'll just get that fire going and cook up the fish. Alright, as you can see, I've put propped the trout up on a stick over the fire, and we're just going to let it cook on an angle like that over the fire for as long as it takes to cook it. It shouldn't be more than about half an hour. Alright, you can see that the fillet trout is cooking quite nicely there. I've just turned it sideways so you can take a look at it. Lots of moisture in it still. Just a bit longer till it's completely cooked, but it's pretty close to being done right now as it is. Alright, there it is, all cooked and ready to eat. Hi, this is outdoor adventure. Today we're going to look at